I expected a slightly warmer welcome. I assure you there is no need for you to brandish that knife. Someone you'd prefer to see in my stead? The pleasure is all mine. I do owe you an explanation. Well, Legate, or should I call you Legater? I value names and what they represent. In order to call you by your name, I feel I need to know who you are. I've come to visit you out of curiosity. There is form and procedure to be observed first, hence this introduction. Your reputation preceded your arrival in Rome. Both optimates and populares were intrigued by the deeds of this mysterious protege of Lucullus. A prime candidate for senatorship, some said, while others saw you as a potential foe. None expected you to be a woman. I had my suspicions. Shall we talk in a more private setting? I'm rather tired of standing around. Nothing could be further from the truth. Being a senator, I'm used to both kinds of venom, of the tongue and of the food.
Under the circumstances, it might turn out to be disappointing. I shall strive for perfection nevertheless.
May I ask you a question? Why do you do all of this? Your personal problems were solved after the Asia campaign. Why risk everything again in Africa? You could have stayed home. I disagree. You are quite good at being pretty. But do you really enjoy the fighting? I know what you mean. It is easy to lose oneself that way. But violence for the sake of violence is meaningless. And after all of this is done, what would you like to do, ideally? I would not pass judgment so quickly. You, of all people, should know how deceiving appearances can be. I will not mince my words. This is a man's world. But I believe that can prove to be an advantage for you. I'm pretty sure many people had their own assumptions based on their rigid minds and thoughts. Yet you have changed the expected course of events. It is intriguing. I can't even begin to guess how many secrets you're still keeping. No doubt, and that's what fascinates me. I'm very much interested in finding out more about you. Shall we continue this conversation over dinner? I'm famished. This is no food. It's an edible poem. I'm sad to have reached the finale. It seems there's a lot I have to learn. You could have taught Mago himself a few things about wine. Of all lies, worst are the unnecessary ones. It's getting late. Your Zoe seem tired and you look ill at ease. What's on your mind? Do not be subservient to your worries. You carry a great weight on your shoulders. There's no shame in sharing the burden. I was never one for vapid chatter and shallow flattery. I apologize if I've come across as stiff. I will take your advice to heart. Here's my first offer. I think we shall finish this flask in a more private setting. I'm sure there's a lot more you can show me. I always intended to. Just waited for an opportune moment. I have thoroughly enjoyed this day, and I would like to repeat it ad infinitum. So I have a proposal. You have displayed your aptitude for command and politics, and I admire your personality. But whatever your plans are, they will be difficult to bring to fruition as a woman. Certain things cannot legally be done by you. Ordinarily, an honourable man would not exploit such hardships, but few men are honourable. People are sure to interpret your situation as a weakness and take advantage. Not any man. You need an honourable and dependable man on your side. I am an honourable man. I think we can make a good couple. Will you marry me? Good. Your word warmed my heart. I feel a great deal of affection for you as well. I'll take care of the arrangements tomorrow then, and make sure you retain everything you naturally have a right to retain. And then there's the issue of the wedding ceremony.
Cato remained an important figure in Roman politics. Though he could not live with his wife, they stayed in touch through letters and his occasional visits. If their marriage was ever based in love, it soon became more of a formality, as his work in Rome and her distance to the city kept them apart. Cato remained an important figure in Roman politics, staying by his wife's side for the rest of their days. Though they did not always share the same views on matters, he remained her staunchest supporter and a key figure in cementing her influence throughout Roman society. Cato soon retired from the Senate. The execution of his wife seemed to have left a bad taste in his mouth. His unshakable faith in the virtues of the Republic had, in the end, been shaken by her actions as well as the way she was punished. He retired to a farm outside Rome, and though he stayed in touch with his friend Cicero, he resisted all efforts to pull him back into politics.